see our healthcare system changed, fixed. I think we all agree that it's flawed, and I certainly don't think that they're unreasonable proposals from the left when they talk about fixing it. I just think that they're based on inaccurate data. So this is the lead in here. All of the candidates except for Joe Biden, as far as I know,
wants to stand out
on the DNC platform, are supporting a Medicare for all or equivalent plan.
I believe we do need to move in the direction of a Medicare for all system.
And we figure out how to do Medicare for all in a way that makes sure that we're going to get 100% coverage in this country at the lowest possible cost for everyone.
I believe in a healthcare system that guarantees healthcare for all people.
See, that's why I don't want the lighting too bright in this studio.
Medicare for all is.
Let me just tell you where I am. Let's tell you where I am.
All right.
I support Medicare for all.
Now, see, you see when we're in the studio and I'm like, the lights are close and they get really bright, you look like, it looks like a ghost.
It turns into this like
a ghost. Like a ghost. All right, so before we get to Medicare for all, the left invariably, they're going to point to a few key arguments. This is what someone needs to understand there. So this is kind of rebuttal. We've talked about Canadian healthcare systems in a lot of other countries, but specifically Medicare for all. They're going to point to a couple of... Cheaper, first off in the...
Hey! I am so sorry this took forever to finally get started. I think everything is working right. Sorry if it's red. I had an itch. I think everything's working right. Everything looks like it's working right. That looks fine. I didn't have a chance to do my test before I actually started this, so again, I apologize for being late. This was originally supposed to start at 8 for any of you that were here to see that. Unfortunately, circumstances changed. I had to start it later at 9, and now it's almost 9:30. My internet was being a big doo-doo head. My parents decided to dump AT&T, and they went in favor of Spectrum, and Spectrum sucks. Never had any problems with AT&T, at least I didn't, and they just decided, nope, we're gonna go ahead and dump it for Spectrum, because apparently Spectrum offered a better deal. Of course, any internet provider offers a better deal the first year you're with them. I mean, after the year's up, they're gonna jack up their price anyway, so we're probably gonna go back to AT&T in a year. That's just how it works. So there's a gist of that. Don't get Spectrum Internet because it effing sucks. But hello, everyone. I'm LegoLover117 or Garrett, whatever you want to call me. This is a late one. I don't have any time throughout the rest of September to stream. If you saw my my community post, what was it, a few days ago, I think it was, I talked a little bit about how crazy my September was. It was insane. So I have had no time to stream this month, and this is the only time I can do it. This is probably going to be a shorter one, maybe an hour, maybe a little bit more, but it'll be at least an hour. So just wanted to go ahead and get this out of the way, because I don't want to have another month where I don't stream. And I missed you guys, so gonna go ahead and stream health is not good because my internet sucks. Great, thanks. 7 people watching. That's pretty good for a weeknight, a Thursday night. It's a random night to stream. I know. You'd think I'd stream tomorrow night, but I have a date tomorrow night, so. Because if you saw in the community post, I have acquired the rarest item that all Thomas fans try to achieve. That item being a girlfriend. Yeah, I maybe talk a little bit about that if y'all want to hear that. It's the first time I've been in like a serious relationship in at least a year, and it's different, you know. I really like this one, and you guys haven't met either of my past exes, but this one I think you're gonna meet. And I think you're going to like her. She's cool. Even though she's dating me for some odd reason. By the way, this is another stream where I have a beard. This one is... It might be thicker than the last one. I don't know. I just haven't shaved in like 2 weeks. So I want to. I don't want to keep this, but I'm lazy. So, hello to James I can't speak. J Game Guy 17, Gum Rubber, Aaron Vasquez, Jacob Payton, and Dolphin Dude 1. Gum Rubber says, I miss you too, man. I know you do. I missed all of you. He also asked, when will we meet her? I might. There's a somewhere I'm going to in Indiana next weekend, and she's going with me, so maybe I'll vlog that, and then you'll meet her then. It's really up to her. I don't want to film her without consent, so it's really up to her. If she's watching this stream, which I think she is, who knows? I'm sorry about you, says Jacob Payton. You're sorry about what? What did I do? Cole Greenliner says hi. Hi, Cole. Dolphin Dude 1 says, do you like Android or iPhone? Android, bro. I'm like the biggest iPhone hater ever. My background is beautiful. I just got Android 10, by the way, as well. For any of you who care about that. This weird girl on here named Hope Dunaway, she says, hey, y'all, it's me. Who are you? You're definitely not her. Not even close. Yeah, I want to meet her too. You will, Jacob. She might even be here right now. You have no idea, honestly. Aaron says, I've moved from Chicago to Florida. So Aaron, you moved from a place where you're going to get shot to a swamp. You decide if that's an upgrade or not. I'm actually going to Chicago in November. And I'm going to bring my shield with me so I don't get shot, because Chicago has guns, and Beto is gonna take away their AR-15s, man. Beto or Beedolf. About your September, my is good. I still don't understand, Jacob. Oh, I think what you're saying is you're sorry about my September. No, my September was fun. It was busy, but it was fun. Aaron Vasquez just says yes. I guess that means you think it's an upgrade. I don't know. I've been to sorry, a friend just texted me that she didn't get to leave work until 7. That doesn't make any sense. But anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, I've been to Florida once or twice. It's a swamp, but I enjoy it. Yes, says Jacob Payton. I don't know what that means. I think he meant to type yes, but he put W. Are you trying to do lead speak? Because don't do that. So that's not good, man. Oh. 12 people. More of you should comment. We've caught up on chat and excuse me. Well, here's a comment. Cinefun says, I have a question. Well, I have an answer. If I did a video and if there's a part where I'm watching one of your videos, is it okay if I use a little clip of your videos? That's fair use. Doesn't matter if I'd be okay with it or not. I am. I don't care. Use a clip. But that's fair use. You're allowed to do that, man. Just as long as you don't use the full thing or re-upload it, that's fine. Gumrobber says, I didn't get all the Pixar 4Ks yet, but I got all the ones I really wanted. Cars 1 and 2, Finding Nemo, Finding Dory, and Ratatouille. Yeah, the big Pixar 4K drop happened a few weeks ago, and that was a lot of stuff. I don't envy Pixar collectors or anyone like that who is a completionist in that department. I didn't need half of those in 4K, so there was really only one I needed, and you'll see that later in the famous segment, Things That I Have That You Don't. Aaron put something, but his message was retracted, so we can't read it. Sad day. Are you excited about Halloween? I don't really care all that much about Halloween. There's a ton of people out there that do, and that's totally fine. Me personally, I've just never really cared about it. It's just always just kind of been a holiday, I guess. It exists. I've never really cared that much for it. I mean, it's fine. But yeah. I personally prefer Christmas. Just more happy, jolly, go lucky types of things. Even though I'm at work for about 75% of it, but doesn't ever ruin the spirit for me, I guess. Question: have you ever watched a movie called Tank Girl? No, but I have heard of it. And I think Now Playing did a review on it, actually. Apologies. Girlfriend, if you're watching the stream, yes, I was texting Jessica. She'll get that. Inside joke. Timothy, hi, Lego Lover 117. My name's not Timothy. I might do a vlog on Halloween this year, just like I did in 2017, called "Throw It Out the Window." Cool. You do you, man. Such disrespect. I do not disrespect you. Come on. You're the one that's watching the stream and not commenting. You're just like, eh. Just gonna watch it and not even say anything. Yeah. You ever seen Thomas on PBS Sprout? Yeah. I've talked about this before. I've got that upload of it on my channel. That's the, what's it, All at Sea, I think it is. I ripped off of a VHS tape. Yeah, I've got that. I've watched it. Not all the time, but I've watched it a few times. Yo, you gotta keep me supplied with comments. If there's no comments, then I just sit here looking awkward. And I just casually go to check the stream health. Oh, it's actually fine now. Great. My video output is no longer low. Isn't that great? Spectrum Internet still sucks. I will scream that from the rooftops, put that on my tombstone when I die. Let's check my channel dashboard. How many views does this Let's Play have I uploaded? I uploaded a Let's Play today, in case any of you saw that or even noticed. 51 views. Huh. Yeah. I'm not gonna cancel the Let's Play series, but they don't get as many views as I would want them to. But I enjoy making them. Today was a Lego Star Wars Part 4. Part 5 is already recorded. And I need to do... See, I want to do it... I want to finish the game in 9 episodes or less, because, you know, the Skywalker Saga is 9 episodes. So, hopefully, I can do that, pull that off. Part 6 is just going to be the ending level of episode 2, so... What do you think of Jim Carrey? He can be funny on occasion. His politics are needless. He has no idea what he's talking about. When will the redesign for Sonic be revealed? I'm just dying to see it. I'm not, because I don't care. I'm sure they'd love my review of Angel Has Fallen. Yes, your review of 2 words or less. It was fine. Or no, you said it was good. I said it was fine, because Angel Has Fallen was fine. It's better than London Has Fallen, which was terrible. I love your vids. Oh, thanks, Cole. Thank you so much, man. Did you watch Kadikarus's video on Thomas? No, I don't watch Kadikarus. Now, if my boy Scott the Waz ever does a video on Thomas, you bet your ass I'm watching that, but... What do you think piss tastes like? It probably tastes like acid. Maybe a little salt in there? I wouldn't know. No, my in-depth review last night. No, you did that for Rambo Last Blood. Not Angel Has Fallen. Dang it, Hope. It's like you don't even love me anymore. Thomas the Tankin Dankin. Wow, what a great comment. 10 out of 10, Aaron. Gotta give you props for that one, man. Yeah, Jim Carrey's 6. I wouldn't say he sucks. He can be funny. The man can be funny. It's just his politics, which is a lot of reasons why I don't like a lot of celebrities, because a lot of them are stupid. They don't know how the real world works. Rather not go on a political spew right now, but a lot of them don't know how the real world works, and it pisses me off to no extent. Jim Carrey is in the Sonic movie. Yeah, he's supposed to be, what is he, Dr... Is it Dr. Robotnik, or is it Eggman? I don't know. I don't know the Sonic lore. I'm not RonDog248. You're Scatman Dog. Congratulations on the girlfriend. Thanks. Yeah, she's pretty special to me, I guess. Don't know why she's dating me, but... You guys need to ask him what my middle name is. Stop about the middle name, okay? Enough. It was funny the first 27 times you did it, but now we're at 28. It's not funny anymore. Do you like NFL? Nope. I don't care about sports. I own a shirt that just says sports with an exclamation point. I think that's enough for you to know that I just don't care. When will you show us the stuff that you have that we probably don't? Probably here in a few minutes. I have a huge ass stack sitting next to me. I bought way too much stuff over this last month. I mean, this is a lot. It has always been funny. You'll never hear the end of it. Well, I better hear the end of it. Or else. So we have some downtime here. Well, thanks, Little Western Duo. He says, nice beard. Yeah, I can do this. Enterprising's not the only one that can grow a beard. I can too. Here's this Thanos figure that I have started building. It's the one from the first Endgame wave of Legends. I've bought each piece separately. So there's his head, his torso, his gauntlet hand, which is inaccurate. He doesn't have the gauntlet in the final battle. And then his left leg. The hardest part actually to get is his right leg. I can't find a right leg. So I'm bidding on a right hand right now, which has the blade weapon, which I maintain is the blade from the Thanos copter. So, yeah, so I expect this will be complete probably by November. It just depends on what I can get good deals on. I have the other Thanos from the Infinity War wave. To be honest, this one is good. But there's another, there's like a knockoff version of this out there, and it's 10 times better. For one, it doesn't have the Infinity Gauntlet on his left hand, which, again, is inaccurate. Makes me mad. But, yeah. So, that's a project I've been whittling away at. I say it's a project like I'm building it. No, I'm buying the pieces and just snapping them into it. It's a bummer you're not showing the DVDs in your Blu-ray collection, especially the new ones. I don't buy DVDs anymore, Gumrubber. There are no new DVDs. It's just Blu-ray, man. And to be honest, if I did both Blu-ray and DVD, we'd be there for 3 hours. And, no. Not doing that. Just Blu-ray. Matt, Jacob, and now you. Who's next to grow a beard? I assume Matt is enterprising. And I assume that's Jacob Jarrett, the legend himself, Jacob Jarrett. The man, the myth, the legend. Show us again when you get all the parts to him. Yeah, I will. I just need to find them for decent prices. Yeah, Matt is enterprising. Okay, I was right. Because there's like a billion Matts. And I know Matt, Hero the Japanese Train, has grown like a hobo beard at one point in his life. I hope he's not offended by that, but that happened. So, want to react to Ghost Train, the untold story of Timothy? No. No, I'm sorry. Watching Scott the Waz's live stream on Instagram last night, he just, no, I'm sorry. I'm not reading that on air, Rail. I know people can see it on the screen because of the stream and whatnot, but I'm not reading that on air. So sorry, not going to happen. What do you think of Kevin Feige taking control of Star Wars now? He's not taking control of Star Wars. He is helming, well, he's producing one of, or at least I think multiple films. And I think it's a good choice. He's obviously proven himself with the 23-22 film saga that is the Marvel Cinematic Universe right now. And he definitely proved himself with the masterpieces of Infinity War and Endgame, so yeah, I think he'll do well. What is your favorite Thomas DVD? That's a tough one, Cole. To be honest, I kind of forget what I have. I own the majority of the U.S. library for the Thomas and Friends stuff, but let me show you what my least favorite one is, or what's not my favorite, more likely. It's this little bastard right here. Yeah, y'all can stop telling me this is coming out on DVD now. I have seen at least 100 comments about telling me that Big Will Big Adventures is coming out on DVD, and I gotta rant a little here. Stop. I gotta tell you, stop. I've been removing those comments because it pisses me off every time I see one of them. I've got it. I filmed the review on it tonight. I recorded the dialogue for it. Still need to do a menu tour, but I've got it. Enough. But this isn't good. Spoiler alert, I didn't like it at all. I'll pick that up later. Thoughts on Joker? I haven't seen it yet. Putting you in timeout for that, Rail. You deserve it. I haven't seen Joker yet, so it looks good. I don't think the controversy around it is all that great or anything. Like, people are going nuts because apparently the Joker resembles mass shooters. Like, do you understand how big of a leap in logic that is? Like, you're here and you're trying to jump down here. Like, do you honestly think you're going to stick the landing, buddy? Idiots. What do you think about Marvel introducing gay characters into their movies now? Aaron, you're trying to get me demonetized. No, I don't care. I don't care. I know I have the reputation in the community by some people as being the big gay hater. I don't care. Don't shove it down my throat. Don't be like, they're gay. They're gay. Like, just don't make that their character. Like, make that be an aspect of them, but don't make that be their entire character. Like, that's the issue that I have with that. And unfortunately, that's what most things that glorify homosexuality are. They just, hey, this character's gay, and that's it. That's all I got. Like, I'd like to see something more, please. Nope, that's all you get. But I'm not opposed to it. Honestly, I don't care. Thoughts on Bambi 1 and 2? Bambi's mom dies in the first one, and I haven't seen the second one. There are your thoughts. That got dark really fast. I haven't seen Bambi 1 since I was a kid, so... Wow, a whole 14 people. Great job, me. That's honestly really good for a weeknight stream, so actually good job, me. Well, thank you, me. You're extremely handsome. I know, you are too. I don't think Marvel will give the gay characters just the, oh, he's gay, that's it shtick. I hope so. Because if there is a, well, there will be, when there are Marvel films starring gay characters, and I'm like, well, they didn't have any character, then all the leftists out there are going to scream, homophobe. You just don't like them because they're sexual orientation. No, I don't like them because there's nothing to them besides that. Sorry, I actually want more layers to my characters. I don't know what my hands are doing. I hope not, Little Western Duo. I really hope not. Do you like Home Alone? This is going to get me shot. I've never seen Home Alone. Well, I don't hear any gunshots in the background, so I think we're okay. What are your thoughts on Space Buddy? You know I haven't seen that. I know you're putting that as a joke, but you know I haven't seen that. Come on. I'll watch it with you, though. Because you want to. Home Alone is a decent movie. Wait, you've never seen Home Alone? I have not. It's just never been on my, oh my gosh, I have to watch this now list. I don't know why. I've heard it's good from several people. Hell, Rambo Last Blood turns into Home Alone at the end. So, first two Home Alones are great. People don't like 3, 4, and 5, but I like 3. That's good for you, Gum Robber. I've seen the parodies of like Home Alone Part 9. Macaulay Culkin saves Easter when he's like 27. So, since the comments have kind of slowed down here, let's go ahead and transition into the best segment of the show, the one that everyone comes to see every live stream. It's things that I have that you don't. I love this title. I'm never changing it. And I think someone asked earlier if I had a theme for this yet. No, I haven't figured out a theme for it, but hang on. This probably breaks the dramatic tension, but I can give you a theme. A very lazily made one, but I can give you a theme. Wait, play from here. What am I doing getting on my phone? I can play it from my computer, duh. So here's the theme for things that I have that you don't. My desktop audio was muted. That sounded bad. Hang on. I really got to refine this for later. Here's the theme to things that I have that you don't. And for those of you wondering, yes, that was the Breaking Bad theme. Breaking Bad is fantastic. Watch it now, please. It's wonderful. And this is probably going to get the stream demonetized and or copyrighted. But you know what? It'll be worth it in the end. So we're going to start here, as per usual. I'm going to start with games. I think games are the first thing up here. And I've divided them into sections. So first up, I bought some PC titles that will one day become Let's Plays. First one up is Lego Island. This was the first, or one of the first games that Lego ever produced, like had a game tied in with them. And I hear it's great from several people. So, yeah, Lego Island. I want this to be a Let's Play one day. I will get around to doing it one day. I have not played it yet, though. But I want to. And then the next one is, I'm a Thomas fan, so of course, and I like trains. I like trains. Is Lego Loco. I know nothing about this. I heard about it from a history of Lego games video I watched. And yeah. So I installed it. Both Lego Island and Lego Loco installed well, so hopefully they run well. I don't know why they wouldn't. This is a modern PC. I don't know why they wouldn't run well. But I've got both of those. Last PC game I picked up at Half Price Books for $2. It's Star Wars The Force Unleashed, the Ultimate Sith Edition. This has like all the DLC included in it, I believe. So yeah. And it's not fairly new, so, and it installed well on the machine. Haven't played it on this PC yet, but I will at some point. So I'm gonna put these back on the PC software shelf here. Speaking of Breaking Bad, I've got these pops of Walter White and Jesse Pinkman sitting on my PC shelf, where I keep my software, because I'm a nerd. Oh. Side note, this Walter White here, on every single other photo I've seen of this pop, the gun is facing the other way. Like the hand is turned and you see the back of the gun. So I think mine's a factory error, which is kind of cool. Jesse's not a factory error though. Although he does everything in that series to get himself killed. It's freaking Jesse. This next thing is kind of a novelty. It's a Wii thing. It's the Netflix disc that you'd use to stream Netflix on the Wii. It was like $3 on eBay, and I was like, hey, why not? I have money to burn. I'm a 20-year-old with disposable income. Why not go ahead and pick this up? That's something I have no use for. Yeah. As I read online after I bought this that Netflix discontinued the streaming service, or no, Nintendo discontinued the Netflix streaming service on the Wii back in January. So, darn, I can't watch Netflix on my Wii anymore. These next few are games I already had, but if you saw on my Twitter, I put a photo of all of my DS games that have cases to them, and yeah, these are a few I bought this last month. So I bought a case and manual for Mario Party DS. Really nice box there. Again, I already had the cartridge or card or whatever. SpongeBob SquarePants versus the Big One, Beach Party Cook-Off, included new for 2009 sticker on there, so that's kind of cool. Drawn to life SpongeBob SquarePants version, again with the new for 2009 sticker. That was cool. And then this one, Shrek the Third. This is not a game I would buy for myself. I'm pretty sure this was like a birthday gift or something. Either my parents or my grandparents were like, he's got a DS and we have $20 and need a game for it. Here's Shrek the Third. Yeah, again, these were games I already had the cartridges or cards for, and I just bought the cases and manuals for them. So now they're complete. And I have cases and manuals coming for SpongeBob SquarePants featuring Nicktoons Globs of Doom, Ratatouille, and Madagascar Carts. That's a game I own on multiple platforms. So yeah, 3 to go. Actually 5 to go because I've got 2 cards here that I can't find boxes for. Those are Avatar: The Burning Earth and Nicktoons Battle for Volcano Island. So if any of y'all got boxes for these, hit me up because I need them. But I'm so close to completing my ultimate goal. So close. Anyway, now let's move on to stuff I never had. Here's Red Dead Redemption. I've had so many people tell me to play this, and I've never got around to doing it. Still haven't played it, but I own it now. And it's in the Xbox One case. So it matches my other Xbox One games. Even though this was released on last-gen systems. But that's okay. Because I like it. Bought it at Walmart for $20. Cheapest price I could find. This is South Park, The Fractured Butthole. GameStop, I think, was having a sale one day. It was like 3 for like $25 for $9.99 and under pre-owned titles, and this was one of them. And you get a free game included. So, yeah. South Park's fine. You know, I enjoy it. Here's Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. Again, bought it at GameStop because of a sale going on. And I've always wanted to play Call of Duty 4, the original. I've got the remastered version that my brother got, but I wanted to play the original. And how can you have Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare? Well, that's not what I wanted to show. Without Modern Warfare 2. I've played this before, and I really enjoyed what I played, so I'm excited to give it another shot. The game before that I was going to show you was Halo 4. Again, picked up at a Best Buy. GameStop because of a sale. Same thing with Modern Warfare 2. and I have Halo 3 digitally, but I haven't played it yet, so I'm going to play that and then play Halo 4. But that's a good 5 years away from when I actually get around to playing Halo 4. And here's another one that was purchased because of a GameStop sale. Sonic Generations. I like Sonic. You know, I've got Sonic 1 through 3 for PC that I bought on Steam sales. They were like $1.99 each. So I'm excited to give Sonic Generations a spin, you know. I've seen all the memes on like Twitter for like Seinfeld Generations, which I think are hilarious. So I want to see what the real Sonic Generations is all about. Oh, the boot. And then here's the last video game title I picked up. When I was a kid, I used to see ads for games on TV and whatnot, and I always wanted like the console ports of like, say like Nicktoons Battle for Volcano Island. I really wanted like the 3D port of that. When I got the game for DS, I was like, oh, this is 2D. This is kind of disappointing. So I got Globs of Doom on the Wii, and I've always wanted to play this because it's 3D. And it's even got the new for 2009 sticker. This was bought at a half-price books for $2. So I hope it's good. And I love me a hearty Nicktoons title. I've got Nicktoons Attack of the Toybots on Wii. And SpongeBob Creature for the Krusty Krab is fantastic. Painfully short, but pretty good, though. Alright. That concludes the video games. So now we come to the movies. I bought way too many movies. The first up is, I bought another copy of Avengers Endgame. The movie's so nice, I had to buy it twice. This is the Target exclusive version, and, yeah, I thought these were all sold out, but one of my Targets had a couple copies left, and I was like, I'm gonna buy that because I need it. And it's really nice. I like it a lot. Which means I have another digital download copy code of that I haven't used, and probably going to give away that on Twitter. At some point. These next three titles came in an eBay lot, and the reason I bought this lot was to upgrade Reservoir Dogs to Blu-ray. So I think Quentin Tarantino is a fantastic director, and it took me a while to actually appreciate Reservoir Dogs. First time I saw it, I was like, that was weird. I didn't like that. Second time I watched it, I was like, this is really good. So, can't wait to give that a rewatch on Blu-ray, because I owned it on DVD, and it looked like trash. This was the random film in the eBay lot. It's called Lawless. It stars Shia LaBeouf, Tom Hardy, Gary Oldman, Mia Wasikowska, Jessica Chastain, and Guy Pearce. I know nothing about this. So this is just a random movie in my collection. But I'll watch it one day. And then the other film that was included in that lot that I actually knew existed, Taxi Driver. I've always wanted to see this as well. I've heard from multiple people it's really good. This is the Digibook edition. Or not Digibook. You get like art cards in it. Like behind the scenes information on it. It's honestly a really cool version. There's the disc. Yeah, I used to see this on Walmart shelves for like $15 or so, and I thought, that's too much to waste on a movie I've never seen before. But this lot was $10, so, yeah, saved me some money there. Next up, I actually talk about this film in my Big World, Big Adventures HMR, so keep your eye out for that. That's premiering in a few weeks. John Wick Chapter 3, Parabellum. Yeah. This was really good. I highly enjoyed this one. This is the Walmart exclusive version. If you can't tell, that says bonus replica adjudicator coin. You're probably thinking to yourself, Garrett, you got gypped. The coin's not in the thing. That's because I took it out. The coin is sitting on top of my desk. And this is the coin. That's the replica adjudicator coin. I'm going to be honest, I don't really remember what role the adjudicator had in this movie, because I haven't seen it since theaters, but I will give it a rewatch here soon. One thing that pissed me off about this exclusive, though, other than the fact that my Walmart did not put any 4Ks of John Wick out on the shelf. I'm pretty sure they still haven't at this point. But lo and behold, when I walked away and did like a circle around the whole media section, I came back and one copy was sitting on a shelf that a employee had just put out, and I was like, if it was sitting here, I was like, mine. And I immediately booked it to the front door. I paid for it, obviously, but I booked it to the cashier. But like I said, the one thing that bugs me about this, there's no slipcover. That makes me mad. So that's why I kept the cardboard box that goes around it, other than the fact that it makes it look cooler, because it's a little bit fatter than a normal Blu-ray. So makes it look like a special version, because it is. Before I move on, 12 people. Okay, that's good. And we've been streaming for what, 45 minutes? Yeah. So, next up, this was bought at Half Price Books on a night where they were having a big blowout half price sale. Everything was actually half price, so that was cool. Hulk. I'm not going to mince words with you. This movie is shit. I've seen it before. It's shit. But I bought it because of the Steelbook. And it was like $4. And the Steelbook's in perfect condition. So I was like, why not? I'll be honest, I kind of regretted buying it afterwards. But maybe give it a rewatch. This is how I have such an extensive collection. You know? Hope if you're still watching the stream, you're gonna see the extent of the collection in a few days, and you're gonna see just how many crap movies I own that I bought at cheap prices. I went to FYE one day. I hadn't been to FYE in a while, and I bought a few things. I always wanted to see this. This is the Campaign starring Will Ferrell and Zach Galifianakis. So I've always wanted to watch this. And then I finally bit the bullet on Sin City, A Dame to Kill For. I own the first one. I watched this on Netflix a few years ago and thought it was fine. So it's got a cool slip cover to it. So, and the last title I bought at FYE was The Fighter, starring Christian Bale and Mark Wahlberg. Always wanted to see this. Now, one problem with this though, I slide it out of the slipcover here. I bought it because of the slipcover, and most of the FYE stuff doesn't have a slipcover. Take a look at that artwork. It looks like someone put this through a washing machine. So, it's a good thing this has a slipcover, because it wouldn't sell without it, because that looks awful. But it has a slipcover, so no one will see it, hopefully. Here's another Blu-ray upgrade that I picked up from Half Price Books the same night I bought Hulk. Hellboy. The good Hellboy. Not the one from 2019, which might be the worst film I saw this year. No, it is the worst film I saw this year. This one's actually good, though. The first Hellboy is one of the best graphic novel films ever made. And the sequel's even better. And then here's something you're going to see on home media reviews here pretty soon. I upgraded Talladega Nights to Blu-ray. I got the big, hairy, winning American edition. I said that wrong, but yep. Supplemental, coming soon. And then I also bought that the same day at Best Buy. I bought this too, 13 hours. It was like $5. I was like, why not? I hadn't seen it in a while. And I remember it not being that good, but maybe I'll give it a rewatch. This I picked up at Walmart for $5. This is True Grit, the remake, starring Jeff Bridges. Jeff Bridges, you see? He has the same accent in every movie he does. Even Iron Man. So I'm excited to watch this. My dad said it was fantastic, so here's a Western that I picked up from Half Price Books. 310 to Yuma. I've heard it's really good, and I want to watch it. I don't know why I make this segment longer than it really is. Most of these movies are just Hey, I bought this. I heard it was good. I'm going to watch it soon. Like with this one, for example, No Country for Old Men. Blu-ray case is not in the best of shape, but I bought it and I have it. Last one from that trip to Half Price Books, The Social Network. Terrible cover. Terrible cover. I hate this packaging. But I'm excited to watch it. Then these last 3 titles were picked up from Half Price Books as well, but this is from another night. This is from the same night I went and got Globs of Doom. Hope these should look familiar to you. Nicolas Cage in Lord of War. Zero Dark 30. We started watching this in history class in my junior year of high school, but never finished it, so I'm excited to see how it ends. Spoiler alert, I think Osama bin Laden dies. Bastard. And then... Hey Lois, check it out. We're in Star Wars. I picked up the Family Guy Star Wars trilogy parodies, mainly because the box was in pretty good shape and it was like $10. And I've never got a chance to actually see these. So, yeah. I'm a Star Wars fan, so I figured I would at least get some enjoyment out of them. I'm not a huge Family Guy fan. I can tolerate it in doses. I would never go and binge watch the entire series. I'd kill myself if I did that, but these I can handle. Plus, it's a great parody of the 2004 DVD sets of the Star Wars trilogy, if you watched HMR and remember that. Now we've got 2 more titles to go here. Cars on Steelbook. Coming soon to home media reviews. There'll be a supplemental on this. It's the 4K version of Cars. Weird choice putting Luigi on the back. I don't know why they did that. Haven't watched it in 4K yet. And then if you recall, last month I had those steelbooks of the Bourne trilogy, Bourne Identity, Bourne Ultimatum, and Bourne Supremacy. Flip those last 2. And I talked about there being a Bourne Legacy steelbook. Well, I've got it. Upgraded them all to Blu-ray now. And they all match each other. Ah, convenience alert. I just love they all match. Christ, that was a lot of stuff. I mean, wow. So yeah, that was all of it. That's things that I have that you don't. I've been looking at the comments throughout this. I just haven't been acknowledging them. But yeah, you guys seem to enjoy most of my pickups. I would like to give a shout out to Coldy Fell 1, who freaked out when I showed my copy of Hellboy. He thought it was the 2019 one. No, I specifically stated it's not the 2019 one. That I will never buy that. That is a bad movie I will never own. I own a lot of bad movies, okay? Most of my comedy section is bad movies. But I will never own 2019's Hellboy. Never. If you ever see Hellboy 2019 in a Blu-ray collection video or something, call the cops because I'm being held hostage, or come to my house and shoot me. You have my permission. If there was a song called Clint Eastwood, would you listen to it? I don't know. Isn't Clint Eastwood like a walking, talking fossil now? If you own a lot of bad movies, why don't you get rid of them? Because I like having them, gun robber. I like the novelty of having a fairly large collection. Hell, that's why Hope is dating me, for Christ's sake, is because she's seen the collection. She's like, wow, I have access to basically almost every film ever made. I have to date this guy. I've always said that's why my future wife is going to fall in love with me, so we'll see if Hope makes it that far. I was acknowledged. You were acknowledged, Coldy Fell. Good job. Smart. It is smart. We shall see. Yes, we shall see. I mean, this is going to be the ultimate test. When you come over in a few days, you're gonna see all this stuff in this room, and you're gonna be it's gonna be either the make or break moment. Oh, also, I bought a few of the Lego Star Wars anniversary sets. So here's Darth Vader and Han Solo from those sets. Darth Vader comes with the AT-ST walker from Revenge of the Sith, and Han Solo came with the Imperial dropship, which was never seen in any of the films, because it's very impractical, but it's an awesome set. And there are the backs. You can see they did do that printing thing they said they were going to do. 20 years. So you can't sell these as like original vintage figures because they're not. They're reproductions. Vader has it as well, but I don't want to flip up his cape. But these figures are awesome. I actually have the original Han Solo figure. He's just disassembled somewhere. But I've got him, and now I've got a reproduction of him. So that's cool. And those are the only two sets I really wanted from that. I'm not a huge like Lego collector anymore, but it's nice to have those figures. Han Solo is my favorite Star Wars character, and Darth Vader is like one of the best villains of all time. So I'm just gonna play with this adjudicated coin, moving it back and forth. I almost dropped it. It's a really cool coin. Just don't know why that needed to be an exclusive. I don't know. Target apparently had an exclusive steelbook of John Wick 3 as well as Best Buy. So you're awesome. Thank you, Dylan Mendez. I know I'm awesome. At least I try to be. True. Oh, Hope is so supportive. She supports me and my addictions. I love Thomas. I used to love Thomas. Now I don't anymore. I think it's fine. Well, maybe not fine. It's Big World, Big Adventures. Was not very good. Just thinking about that makes me angry. Tracy Street says hi. Hi, Tracy. How long have we been streaming for? 57 minutes. About, it's almost 58. Almost 58. 58 minutes. In another, like, 3 minutes, I'm going to end this because I want to go to bed. What are your thoughts on the Dirty Harry movies? I have not seen a single one of them. I have seen The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, which is good. That's actually fantastic. 3 hours long. It's fantastic. And I watched The Mule a few months ago, which was not very good. Since you have the Big World, Big Adventures, you watched it, not to spoil the HMR on it, rate it from 1 to 10. I will not do that because that's spoiling it. I have watched it though. It's not good. I don't like it. October 7th, ladies and gentlemen. Come to the channel October 7th, and that's when it's hitting. Have you heard of Clam and Waffle? That's Turtles' series, right? Yeah, I've heard of it. Haven't watched it, but I've heard of it. My birthday is October 1st. Cool, Dylan. Mine's July 4th, if we're just going to say our birthdays now. Yeah, it's great being an adult. I was one of the few that loved JBS, but BWBA I didn't even like. I liked JBS when I first saw it, but if you watch the HMR, I did a complete 180, because man, I just don't like JBS anymore. It just burned me. UK Thomas DVD are better than US because they are in widescreen. Tracy, I hate to break this to you, sweetie, but Thomas DVDs here in the US are in widescreen. It took a while for us to get them, but yeah, they're in widescreen. Did you see Far From Home? I did. I'm gonna pre-order the Steelbook that's coming out this coming week. Tuesday is when that's coming out. So I'm excited to get that. I loved Far From Home. The next Thomas DVD is Digs and Discoveries in November. Is that for US too, or just for UK? Hang on, because I don't want to have to cover that. Digs and Discoveries. Here we go. Go to the wiki. I'm not seeing any dates for this. Yeah, I'm not seeing any release date for this here in the US. US release date. No, I don't think it's getting released in the US. I can't see any release dates for it. So yeah, I don't think it's coming to the US, not this year. I think it's gonna. I saw a date saying it's gonna air on PBS, but it's not coming to DVD this year. It'll be another year before Mattel gives us that because they're idiots. Thoughts on Spider-Man leaving the MCU? I think it sucks, but Apple's gonna buy Sony, and they're gonna give Spider-Man back free of charge. So we just gotta wait for that to happen. Are you going to see The Rise of Skywalker? Yeah, man, I'm in the middle of a Star Wars rewatch right now. I need to I need to start Rebels. Actually, I just watched Solo again a few days ago. Solo's still fantastic. I need to start Rebels. Which Hope, I don't know if you want me to reveal this or not, but she's never seen Star Wars. So I've got to get her caught up before Rise of Skywalker comes out. Which I will do. Don't worry, I will fulfill my fan duty and get my girlfriend caught up on this. Do you think Thomas will get good again? No. I have no hope. According to the Thomas Wiki, it'll only be released in the UK and Australia. That's where I was looking at, Goldie. He really just exposed me. Well, you didn't tell me not to. It's okay, though. It's okay. I'm going to get you caught up. I've never seen Star Wars as well. All right, Soda Productions, you're invited to the viewing party. You, me, and Hope are going to watch Star Wars together. Hope gets no say in the matter. He can third wheel. You know what? When you put it that way, nah. He's uninvited. Sorry, Soda Productions, you're uninvited. We'll watch it together, though. Me and you, Soda Productions. I'll have to text one of my side hosts to come over, too. You know? There is a new SpongeBob movie coming out in 2020. I know there is, Dylan. I've seen Star Wars. I recently got Clone Wars Season 1 on Blu-ray. Good job, Gum Robber. I can't complete my Clone Wars collection on Blu-ray because no one wants to sell Season 5 for less than $100. And it pisses me off. You heard of DuckTales? Yeah, I have. DuckTales. Woohoo. It's one about the little baby ducks, right? I only need to watch Clone Wars and Rebels. You should watch the whole thing, Pablo. Because I said so. I miss Steven Hillenburg. Don't you? I mean, to be honest, I guess. I mean, I didn't know the guy personally. It's kind of weird to say, like, oh, I miss blank celebrity. Because, like, I never knew the person personally. I don't know. I guess I miss his influence, yeah. But as far as the person, I never knew him. Have you got the Funko Pop DuckTales figures? No, because I don't. I'm not a DuckTales fan. I know what it is, but I'm not a fan. I'm getting Far From Home on DVD for my birthday. Yikes, don't get the DVD unless you want me to puke my guts out. I've only ever seen Clone Wars movie episodes 1 and 2 and Rebels season 1, but it was so long ago I don't even remember it. Clone Wars movie is okay. That's what I meant. Okay. I was going to say, Aaron, I never met Steven Hillenburg. I didn't know the guy personally. Like, when people say, like, oh, I really miss Carrie Fisher. Like, was your life really that dramatically impacted by her being alive by not being in films for 20 years? Like, that sounds disingenuous, but you miss the actresses or actors' work. Like, you miss Carrie Fisher being in films, which she'll be in The Rise of Skywalker post-mortem, so that'll be all right. Where she gave a career high performance in The Last Jedi, in my opinion. So when it looked like she wasn't on drugs. Okay, y'all. We've been streaming for 1 hour and 7 minutes, almost 8 minutes now. I'm gonna go ahead and just head out here. This is a shorter one, I know, but it's because I barely had any time. You can blame that on Hope. She has been sucking up all my time. Hope, let me stream, okay? No, I'm kidding. I love hanging with you, babe. Yeah, hopefully October's stream won't be this late in the month and won't be this short. So, thanks for hanging with me, guys. I know it was late. I know some of you have school tomorrow. I don't. So please go to school and learn things because that's good. That's very good. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, good night, everybody. And we're gonna have the wonderful theme from Things That I Have That You Don't, play us out.